What's up? Hey, what's good? What's poppin'? I am Miss Berry. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys for sliding through and coming and kicking with me. As you guys can see from the title, getting into something different. Why does that look like that? Oh, okay. Getting into something different. Getting up into Black conservatives debate with Black liberals on Trump, Obama, and American politics. I've never seen anything from Vice's channel. So I'm pretty interested to actually get into it, to hear, different perspectives and everything. Because as you guys know, if you don't, I am expanding my mind, just trying to form an opinion of my own and not by default. So let's get into it. All right. So I said I was going to move this. I was going to move this stuff around and I didn't do it. Y'all, I'm sorry. Bear with me like a few seconds, just a few seconds. All right, and we good, y'all, and we good. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead, press
I grew up poor and black in Akron, Ohio. I went to one of the worst schools in Akron, Ohio. I went to the military, risked my life multiple times. There is no reason that every single black kid on the block can do that same thing.
Oh, no, we are
Well, as soon as that started, it made me just instantly start choking. But let's read. Vice invited Black conservatives and liberals to our offices in Brooklyn to discuss their political ideology. Let's see. Oh my God, I can't even see.
By show of hands, who here voted for Donald Trump?
All day.
Believing in Trump's rhetoric, just morally, I don't understand, especially a black person.
3 words or less, what is your reaction when you see a black person wearing a MAGA hat?
There's a story.
Independent-minded brother.
Bold.
Confused. Cringe.
You do you.
Looks good on you. It can't fit on my head.
I saw true hate coming from the left, and it was white people calling me Uncle Tom. Pretty much, white people telling me I'm not black enough.
Aunts won't speak to me even now. I got aunts that don't talk to me because I want to be white.
The people that call me the nastiest, all kinds of like, oh, house Uncle Tom, like all this stuff.
I've been called a bed wench.
That's how racist the left still is.
For the black conservatives, how do you align with white conservatives when they speak mal of black people?
You call them out. My whole thing that's like
not
for
even
me,
calling them out, but just how do you stand with them when they are speaking mal
how do
against
you
your
stand with
people?
Hillary Clinton when she calls, kids super predators?
You know what I'm
they're
saying?
gonna be racist
But there
everywhere
are
you go.
going to be some racists all over the place. So now it's like, okay, yo, watch him out.
Believing in Trump's rhetoric,
Pretty
just
much.
morally, I don't understand. Especially a black person, because just him as a person, as an entity, is just super corrupt.
Who here voted for Barack Obama? Damn near everybody. Twice.
Campaign for him in 08.
A semi-personal question, did anyone vote for him just because he was black?
Not
At
just,
least
but
stay
that was a good
honest.
reason I voted for him.
See, I'll admit, it's really funny because I'm a conservative, and I was so available to be used by all of the systems that made that
Sorry,
person
y'all, my
president.
side.
This person was born and raised in wealth and privilege his entire life. And the idea that this person was somehow more connected to me because we share the same skin color is crazy.
Yep.
But I bought it.
That's one reason why I'm conservative now, because I'm willing to vote for somebody because of the way they look. And look what it did for me. Absolutely nothing.
Who is disappointed with the Barack Obama presidency?
Dang, 2 hands.
I'm
Why?
disappointed with I'm disappointed with all of it. Like, we're never going to be led to liberation in a binary system. A binary system for black people is literally always going to be us choosing the lesser of 2 evils. I'm always choosing my death either as a blunt force blow or death by 1,000 paper cuts.
I feel like the candidates that keep being put up year after year after year keep hardlining us. We're saying we're choosing the lesser of 2 evils, right? Where I think that it's really important that we see candidates that come from our communities who also recognize the historical debt that this country has to black people and to people of color so that we can move forward. So we know that none of us are free unless all of us are free.
Thank you.
So, but
I'm
when it
free.
comes to...
That got nothing to do with me. I'm free.
So you voted for Donald Trump.
Yes.
Would you mind telling us why he won your vote in 2016?
Well, first and foremost, Donald Trump won my vote because I was not voting for Hillary Clinton. At first, I really didn't know much about what Trump was doing. I'm looking at my Christian values and I'm realizing this man is really aligning himself with what we truly believe in, you know? And this is a chick who got a felony, who had 5 years probation. And so what I did was I made a choice to surrender my life to Jesus and live righteously. I'm a businesswoman. I have my own financial consulting company. And the fact that he was trying to cut funding, and he is cutting funding.
I like the fact that, you know, I mean, everybody has a story, you know. I'm pretty sure it's a story that, you know, some parts you can relate to, some parts you can't. But, you know, it's always, this is where I come from, and here and now, like an amazing story. So kudos to her. I always say kudos, y'all, I don't know. For, you know, coming up out that situation.
For welfare. That is a very big thing. People don't realize the more money that's spent on welfare is coming out of our taxes. The more you're allowing them to extend their lifestyle in the projects, the more money is coming out of my pocket.
That's part of my problem with Donald Trump is he's literally making the rich richer. And what happens with that? The poor have to get poorer.
When we talk about black people and the 1%ers and the rich and all that stuff, why do we always assume that black people are broke? I'm very curious. I'm very curious into that.
I think that we need to start actually having like real conversations about reparations, right? And like what reparations actually look like, or just recognizing that the trauma and the history that has been affected on black people. Like I think about like literacy, right? You can't tell black people for 200 plus years that you can't read and then give them books and be like, why aren't you reading? Why aren't you reading without addressing that trauma?
I want to hear what your reactions are to black voters being synonymous with the Democratic Party.
We've been on the receiving end of about 50 years of an onslaught of PR. It comes from our entertainers, it comes from our ball players, it comes from our singers, it comes from the Democratic politicians who, most of which are black and empty, but are being used to sell us this idea of the Democratic Party being the home of African Americans.
It's not as much groupthink as people assume it is, as much as it's harm reduction.
Who here believes that the black vote has been taken for granted?
Oh, yeah.
Who here believes that the black vote should be courted more?
Oh, then, yeah, of course.
Why do you not feel that way?
I don't trust when they start courting us. Like, I'm always like, oh, God, what do they want? What are they trying to do? And then we're going to be left with nothing.
Is it taken for granted? Of course. Should it be courted? I guess. I mean, a person has to serve the majority. So no matter who you vote for, the majority of this country ain't me. Now, if you want to talk about micro-level politics and councilmen and who's sitting on the student board, who's sitting as the mayor, now we could talk about that all day.
I strongly agree with him when he says that we don't talk enough about local politics.
So that's where I'm at. That's why I said, like,
agree with that.
You could do it.
Guys, I appreciate it. Everyone signed everything.
Oh, can we take a picture?
We can
Take a picture.
All right, y'all, so we're gonna end that video right there, like that. I'm not even going to, you know, worry my little head off about it. I mean, I knew it was only 6 minutes 25 seconds, but I forgot that it was 6 minutes. Anyway, y'all, I enjoyed it. Excuse me, I enjoyed hearing their different, you know, opinions, perspectives, whatever you would like to say. How they're all, you know, able to just sit there. In the beginning, they was like screaming back and forth, kinda, but it didn't show that in here. So I was looking for, you know, what was going on, but they didn't show that in here. Oh, it's an extended version right there. So maybe it's in that part right there, the extended version. Maybe we will check that out. I don't know. But it's pretty interesting. It makes me want to take a deeper dive into these different videos, you know, just to see more of these debates and, you know, different things. I feel like it's good for me to hear from, you know, the independent, the conservatives, the liberals, you know, just because I'm just trying to form my own opinion about what registers right to me and things of that nature. But it was just very interesting. I can agree with things that both sides actually said. So, you know, we on this journey, y'all, to expanding the mind, and I'm not gonna stop now. I'm gonna keep researching. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction video just as much as I enjoyed reacting to it. Y'all comment down below. Let me know what y'all want to see on this channel. Don't be afraid to just, you know, drop a link or something. I try to interact with you guys through the comments. Let me slow down. Y'all know I can't talk, for those that know. But you know, guys, don't forget to also like up the video, thumbs it up, and as always, I appreciate you guys for coming through and vibing out with me or kicking it with me, whatever you want me to say. But on the way out, if you are not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit that red